Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right, Pisces. Let's take a look at who is coming toward Pisces. I'm not going to suggest that this has to be love, but we'll see. Somebody's coming toward Pisces that's maybe quite stressed out. Somebody who could still be wounded, somebody who could be distressed over something. We have a lot of skulls. They've had obstacles in their life. They've had things that didn't go well. They may even be saying that they're down on their luck, that things have gone, against them unfairly. We have justice there. They could be a Libra. Let's see. Got the Seven of Wands sideways. I do think that this is a character who, this is how somebody overcomes struggles. And they might be coming toward Pisces, not fully expecting Pisces to hear them out. This feels like they're pretty down on their luck and they're like, well, I've got nothing else to lose here, right? Are they looking for a place to sleep with that hanged man there? It's that, or they're just, I do feel like this person needs compassion or they need help of some sort. They need something to make them feel like maybe things are going to get better, or that, some glimmer of hope. We have the Five of Cups. Gosh, we keep seeing this person in a lot of sorrow right now. Why? The Lovers. This is somebody who is saying that they love Pisces, I think. They could be a Gemini. They could also be a Pisces. But with this energy of, I feel like I want to choose this Strength card. Leo energy. It's almost like this person is going to kind of come in with a woe is me tale, okay? Like, I've always loved Pisces, but, Pisces doesn't love me. I haven't had a very easy time. I wanted to do this right, but I've had so many blockages. I've had so many problems. I've had so many wounds. I've had all of these things that are always going against me. But it's that, or this is somebody who chose some other lover and they are saying that they're full of regrets and that didn't work out so well. It's funny, I'm losing my voice here. What is it that they want from Pisces? Let me see, because this is still, there's a couple different ways that I could read this still. We have a Four of Pentacles sideways. What do they want from Pisces? Well, they want to have Pisces open up to them to a certain extent, but I don't know if they want to open up everything to Pisces. Got a Six of Pentacles sideways. They want to talk about what they want to talk about. Like, this person seems like they have certain things, certain topics that they're like, oh, let's talk about this. I almost feel a little bit like they want to tell a sob story. They seem to genuinely be buying their own sob story. That sounds mean. I don't mean to say, oh, sob story. It doesn't, big deal. I don't mean it like that, but they do seem to be laying it out where they've been some kind of a victim, even if they're the ones who made a choice that wasn't right, but they don't really want to talk about certain things. They want to withhold certain stuff. They want to talk about other stuff. They still want it to be on their terms. So they're kind of coming in woeful. They're coming in like, I need help. I need, it's been really unfair for me. But I also don't really think I want to talk about everything unless it's the stuff that I do want to talk about and at my pace and on my terms. But I want to reconcile, because this is that liberation card is a Judgment card. Let me go back and say, what is the Lover's card? Because it's a card of choice. We have got, we've got the Emperor sideways and we've got the Nurturer of Coins upright. There's something here about either the way they chose to behave or not behave. This can be selfish. It's not full on tyranny, but I keep getting the feel that this person, part of what they say is true, and then the other part of it is they look at the world through their goggles, as do we all, but they seem to be like more deserving of certain things going their way. is how this feels. Like there's a smidge of entitlement here. From what I can see, they want to nurture a connection. They want to reconcile with Pisces in some capacity. And they kind of still keep saying that something didn't work out fair for them. What is it that didn't work out fair? We have the Mastery of Coins. So we have a king and a queen of coins here. The genders are actually reversed on these cards, but did they... This is so weird. This almost feels like somebody who's coming back into Pisces world saying, I've had the worst, relationship. I was, married to a really unpleasant, situation, a connection that should have been really great, but, I didn't get what I should have received. Everybody else thought it looked good from the outside, but I didn't get what I deserved. And I'm kind of a victim. And Pisces, I really want Pisces to feel bad for me, but and hear my side of it. And I want to get back together with Pisces. Is this somebody who chose, or maybe they were already in another connection at a time when Pisces knew them? This feels like somebody who was in a connection, a long-term connection. It feels like that did not yield the results that they thought that it should have. Now I think they're trying to say, let me ask about that Strength card, because I think they're trying to say, they know Pisces is a terrific catch from what I can tell. They're trying to say that they always, believed that it should be them and Pisces. But I kind of feel like this person is all about themselves. I'm sorry, this is such an unsavory little message, but this feels like a character that is they have built into their head that they didn't get any of the things that they deserved. They're really unhappy. They're really sad, but they do lie. This, unfortunately, and please remember, these are fictional stories about fictional characters. But this person seems to be showing up in the Pisces world with a woe is me tale. They want it on their terms. They want Pisces to give to them. They want Pisces to welcome them into their world. It doesn't have to be about romance, but they do want Pisces to hear their tale of woe, heal all that they went through, or hear all that they went through at minimum. But their version of what happened is not true from what I can tell. And everybody paints a picture, in their own mind of how they view things, but Eight of Pentacles, but they have an agenda on this one. This character who seems to be trying to tell their tale of woe has an agenda, and it is, they're leaving out pertinent parts. It's why they only want to talk about certain aspects of this. It seems like it's because they really want things to get patched up between themselves and Pisces. So there's a manipulation strategy in all this. Why are you coming to Pisces? Why are you coming to Pisces' doorstep? Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, the High Priestess in the reverse, because in their mind, they know Pisces is an amazing, loving, giving, sharing person. This could even be somebody that is like a family member, a friend, and they're like, it could be a friend of the opposite sex, though, as well. It could be somebody that, they want to find a soft place to land. And so they're coming in and they're telling Pisces, oh my gosh, you're my true friend. Thank God for you, Pisces. Well, that is true. They know that Pisces is amazing. They know that Pisces is generous, warm, sensitive. They know that Pisces is also a powerful intuitive, which should, on one hand, make them nervous because Pisces is going to be seeing through what their real agenda is. This feels like a person who wants somebody to be on their side, give them hugs, give them a soft place to land, let them move in, whether this is just friendship, family member, or, potential romantic partner. This person seems to do this when things don't go their way. They seem to come on back, but they haven't really changed anything. They haven't officially, even if they got kicked out, or if there's they're saying that it's unfair and that they're really sad and that they're really down on their luck and they don't know what they're going to do. But they're acting like Pisces is their saving grace, and they just really want to be in Pisces world again. But even there, it doesn't really look like they have any real long-term plans. Like they're just kind of trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. It feels a little manipulative. It does, which may or may not matter in the sense that, If Pisces is just like, oh man, I know my bestie from, college is randomly showing up on my doorstep. They need a place to crash. They had a big fight with their ex. Maybe it's because they were not treating their ex very nice. Maybe it was actually their fault that things fell apart, but whatever, we go way back. They can sleep on my couch. I know they're not going to stay. They're not trying to really move in. It could be that kind of a story. For Pisces, Pisces is all about like the future. Pisces looks at this situation and has been only looking at their own future. So let me see. We have the moon that is sideways. Pisces is already saying, when I consider what is this person's plans for the future, they're coming in to talk to me, but what are their plans for the future? We have Wheel of Fortune. We have Nine of Cups. It's crazy because I think Pisces already knows this person looks for the happiest outcome for themselves. To put it simply, I do think that this is somebody who could be indulgent, fairly childish, fairly selfish. And Pisces is like, yeah, I kind of already know that about them. I don't know if they know that I know that about them, but this is Pisces being like, I have a feeling that as soon as things go their way again, as soon as they're happy again, they'll be on their way. If this was a potential like romantic partner or something like that, Pisces is not going to get like all caught up and be like, okay, now they're suddenly wanting to be with me. I don't think so. I think this person is looking for a soft landing until they can get their situation sorted again. Pisces says they're here for healing. That's what they're here for. Which means Pisces may make themselves scarce if they don't want to do this and be like, sorry, I'm not home. I'm going to be gone. This could be a situation where Pisces, they do have to decide. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Pisces also has to consider their long term. It's awesome to be generous with people and to be helpful when somebody's going through something tough. But it almost feels like this is a person who kind of makes some of their own problems, then comes back to cry about it, then uses a bit of a manipulation tactic to get people to help them. And then as soon as things are going their way again, they bounce and they go wherever they want to go. And I almost think that, look, if it's not going to cost Pisces anything, not really, to give this person a little bit of support, fine, as long as it doesn't impede Pisces like 10 of Pentacles and their stability and their wealth and their well-being. But if this character showing back up like this is going to in any way shake up Pisces world, see, I think Pisces is saying this is going to be a short-term thing. This person needs a little bit of help. Whatevs, they really just need some healing is the truth of it. And then they'll be on their way, and it's not going to change the outcome of my life if this person shows up. If this character is trying to come in and profess that they want love with Pisces and all of that, I don't see Pisces falling for it. I think Pisces is like, they're here for a short time, a good time, not a long time. If this is a potential like romantic person, somebody who claims that they want to get back into Pisces world, I got to say, I think Pisces already knows my divine partner is out there and the person that I'm going to choose is out there. And I think this individual, they're not it. I might be able to be generous with them to some extent right now, but I know that the tides will turn and they will be on their way again. I know it. Pisces is too intuitive not to know this, to know that this person is here for some kind of healing. But I just don't see it as Pisces. If they're looking into their future, I think Pisces already says, yeah, but I'm going to be growing a life with somebody different. I just know it. I just know that this isn't them. This isn't the person who's staying permanently in my life. So let me ask this. Why is this even showing up? Why is this happening for Pisces? Is there a lesson in all of this for Pisces? Is this just because, it's great to see Pisces using that internal rationale to figure out, what do I really want? What do I really think? We have the Star and we have the King of Wands in the reverse. In the most gentle of ways, Pisces gets a chance to say, I've really healed from this person. This does feel like this could have been an ex who is perpetually selfish, and it could be somebody that is a karmic. It could be somebody who's got a lot of work to do on themselves. And this is like Pisces going, and they still haven't done it. Their crown chakra is not open. They have not recognized, even though it's plain as day to me, that they bounce around and they call me up out of the blue when they're down and out and they need some. This could be the person that, Pisces hears from once every 3 years, and they call just to dump out their life story and how hard it's been and how much they care about Pisces. And Pisces is like, oh my, this is very transparent. Maybe once upon a time that could have got my heart all involved and I could have like felt something and been like, oh wow, they want to get back together with me. They've seen, that I was the right one. And it's like, Pisces, I don't think is buying it. I think this is kind of like, oh my God, I'm hearing from the ex that they want to pretend that we have some much deeper bond. Really, I just know that there's somebody who needs people to care about them, especially when they're down on their luck. But they're a karmic. But man, I've healed because it doesn't impact my heart. Like I wish them well, but I'm not wounded by this. I'm not in love with my karmic. I think that's what this moment is for Pisces, is to be able to see not everybody that reaches out to us from the past is someone that we are like going to see has made change and that they are different. They know that Pisces is amazing. They know that Pisces is loving. They know Pisces is a freaking catch. They have great taste. They know who an amazing person is. But it doesn't mean that they've changed any of their ways. But I love the fact that Pisces is so not getting wrapped up in this. So what does Pisces have on the horizon instead for them? A King of Cups, somebody whose crown chakra is open. Remember, Pisces is having an opportunity to basically check this ex at the door as they reach out. And Pisces is like, nah, no, I don't see them as my future. I really don't. I kind of know too much about them. They're my karmic, but I will be choosing somebody else as a lover. I see my future and it's going to look really good. It's really a blessing that this ex is trying to reach out to Pisces again, because it's that moment of sheer clarity where Pisces knows you're not a part of my future. You were a part of my past, and I've really healed from it. And you really haven't changed at all. But that's why I know I'm actually headed for somebody totally different, somebody who's a great match for me, somebody emotionally available, somebody who says what they means what they say. This was a terrific, gift to Pisces. If this ex is reaching out, it's almost a little bit, I hate to sound mean as I say this, but it's almost a little bit laughable, because it's like, oh my gosh, no, this person, it's so transparent to me. They tend to not realize how transparent they are. They're not truthful. Everything is a woe is me story. I'm not taking them back. And I know that they're not actually here for the long term anyway, because they're not my person. But good luck to them. I don't know. This really feels like the closure for Pisces of something is just a little bit, almost like it's become a little bit silly, is what I would say about this. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I appreciate you, Pisces, so much. Take care. Bye.